Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The last time these two teams met, it was the New York Knicks who came away with the W against the Atlanta Hawks. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Freak in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. Teague, the pass to Court. Deflects the pass. Now here's Freak. Teague covering. Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range.
For 3.
Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Paul Millsap, and that one's good. Freak's got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Korver gets a wide-open look, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Freak, and he gets it to go. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And stolen by Freak. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Freak, and again it's New York.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Shot's good by Anthony. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The Hawks trail by 8. T gets to Korver. Finished off the break. Korver's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And it's Freak missing. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Magic.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to nail the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. From outside the arc, that's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Horford dishes to Teague. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York leading by 9. Freak with it, picked up by Teague. And that one's good. Freak.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Of course, the past 10 games, Freak number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Hawks trail by 14. Tipped away and stolen by Freak. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Walking with legends here, guys, and look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at, and now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Hawks trail by 14. Tipped away and stolen by Freak. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 25 points for Freak.
A turnover at one end and bang, a bucket at the other. There have been a few of those quick turnarounds here today.
It's really impossible to play good defense when you're scrambling after the miscues.
They get it back, and the rejection by Sanders. Freak with it. It'll count. He got it. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
He hit that shot like it was nothing.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his
just getting to the basket more, being
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at the point. Williams is out there with Hill. Then it's Henderson, and it's Sanders in at the 5, roaming the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's
Yeah.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
A different look for New York. Porzingis comes in for Williams, and Anthony subbed in for Hill. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Morrow kicks it over to Schroeder. It's rebounded by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Freak, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And here they go. And it's sent back by Horford. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Here's Henderson. And he gets it to go. Henderson's got his first 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Now here's Freak, guarded closer. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And stolen by Freak. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak.
Man, has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Fires from deep, and that one's good. Freak's got 44.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The floater. Here's Millsap. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Millsap's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Here's Freak. That drops.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Schroeder. Here's Horford. It's rebounded by New York. Now Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And stolen by Freak. And oh, here we go with Henderson. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Horford. Atlanta again missing. New York's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Schroeder, and it's denied. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York ball. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So as we conclude the...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just 1/2 of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards, and it's Morrow in at the small forward. Atlanta's shooting at 50% in a decent group. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Trying to find Henderson, gets it to him. Count that one. Henderson's got 6 points.
Boy, a big gap between these teams as far as fast break points are concerned.
Yeah, and some teams play a slower tempo, but defensively you have to commit to sprinting back in transition.